Many of you already know that I have been planning to ride Red Bull Romaniacs in 2026. So this is really not a big surprise announcement. But now it's official, I'm in. The road to Romaniacs started for me last autumn, when this whole idea became serious. But now, with much less time left before the start, it feels less like a plan and more like a real countdown. There is still a few things to sort out around the travel, but the race entry is done. And the class I have chosen is Adventure Core. My first plan was actually to ride Adventure Ultimate, but since Red Bull Romaniacs added the Core class and changed the class structure a bit, I think Core is the right choice for me. I want this to be a real challenge. I want proper adventure riding, difficult tracks, long days, and I want to finish the race feeling completely empty in my body. But I also want to choose a class where I have a realistic chance to get through the days on this bike. This is still my first Romaniacs. I'm not going there to prove that I picked the hardest possible class. I'm going there to ride smart, learn as much as possible, and hopefully cross the finish line. I have also had some contact with people around the race, and based on my videos and the type of riding I do, Core seems like a reasonable choice. That doesn't mean easy. It means the right kind of hard. The bike is actually in pretty good place right now. I would say the CFMOTO 450MT is maybe 80 to 90% ready. All the big things are already done. Suspension, wheels, protection, weight reduction, engine and airbox setup. Honestly, if I had to start today, I probably could. But there are still important things to finish. The suspension needs a proper service. I need to install the 𝐀𝐝𝐯𝐞 mousse. The bike will get the new chain and sprocket kit, fresh oil and filter, a new clutch. And I also need to modify the skid plate a little. I'm not planning on any big new upgrades at the moment. At this point, it's more about reliability testing and the small details. The two things I think about the most are the clutch and heat. The bike has had zero overheating problems so far, but Romaniacs is not the normal weekend ride. It's several days of hard riding in summer heat with slow sections, climbs, and probably a lot of abuse. So even if the bike has been good so far, the race will test it in a different way. For tires, I'm still looking at Michelin Tracker or Enduro Medium 2. But either way, the plan is to run 𝐀𝐝𝐯𝐶 mousse. I don't want to spend my first Romaniacs worrying about punctures if I can avoid it. For riding gear, I recently got the new CFMOTO 8-liter hydration pack. It will replace my EVOC pack. I have not ridden with it properly yet, but just from wearing it, the comfort feels like a big step up. Maybe I will make a proper review later, after some real riding. I am also thinking about buying one more Garmin unit, so I can run two on the bike. And before the race, I need to ride more with navigation mounted, so it feels normal. For filming, I will keep it simple during the riding, probably a chest camera. My main priority is the race and the experience, but I also want to share as much as possible with everyone interested in adventure bikes and everyone curious about Red Bull Romaniacs. So I will try to film before and after the race days as well. The tired moments, the mistakes, the preparation, and hopefully the finish. When it comes to training, the last 6 months has been a mix of riding, fitness, and trying to prepare the body without overdoing it. My fitness is okay, but it could definitely be better. The problem has been time, but also recovery. I am 53, so I cannot just train harder and harder and expect the body to be fine. I need to train smart. The enduro race I did earlier this season made one thing very clear. Endurance is the key. Not only lungs and heart, but especially the forearms. Arm pump and grip and endurance are probably my biggest physical limits right now. So during the last month, the plan has been to ride the bike twice a week, if possible, and make those rides hard, more like enduro, more technical riding. More time on the bike when I'm tired. I have also tried to add 2 physical training sessions per week. Tabata for fitness and simply grip training for the forearms. The goal has not been to become a professional athlete in a few months. The goal has been to reduce arm pump, handle longer days and still be able to ride when it gets hot and difficult. And before I leave for Romania, I also want to do one more important test. If possible, I want to get 3 riding days in a row, with 6 to 7 hours on the bike each day. Not because I expect to recreate Romaniacs at home, but because I want the body to get at least a small taste of that kind of repeated effort. Long days, tired muscles, less recovery, and then get up and ride again the next day. The travel plan is also taking shape. The plan is to leave Sweden on Friday 24th of July. I will drive down by car with a trailer. The rough route is car and ferry to Poland, and then down through Europe to Romania. I will travel with my partner and our youngest daughter, so this is not only a race trip. It will also be a family road trip. The main reason for this setup is cost. I mean, there are faster and more comfortable ways to do it, but this is already a big project, and I need to keep the budget under control. Accommodation is booked. We have an Airbnb in central Sibiu. That should give us what we need. A place to cook food, wash, sleep properly, and keep the whole week practical. For service, during the race, I have signed up with the team. I think that is the smartest choice for my first Romaniacs. There will be enough things to think about already. If I can get help with the bike between the race days, I can focus more on riding, recovery, food, sleep, and filming what I can. So what is the goal? The goal is to finish, to have a lot of fun, to ride a proper adventure race, and to get both me and the bike to the finish in a decent shape. I'm not going there to win, and I'm not going there to pretend this will be easy. I'm going there to experience Red Bull Romaniacs on a CFMOTO 450MT and document it honestly, and see what this bike and I can handle. From here, there will be more videos: bike prep, training, gear, packing, budget, travel, race week, what works and what fails. So if you want to follow the full countdown to Red Bull Romaniacs, make sure you have subscribed. The plan started last autumn, but now it's official. The class is chosen, the bike is almost ready, and the real countdown is real. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and see you in the next one.